tool that every mechanic must have. Snap Pry Bars. Up close and personal. Alright guys, today we're going to be talking pry bars. Alright? A tool that every mechanic must have, right? These are my favorite pry bars, and they come in a green color, you get it in red. Snap-on has different colors, you can choose any color you like. Anyway, up close and personal. Right? If you need tools and you're gonna become a mechanic, you're gonna need these, alright? Alright, these are good set of pry bars. You're gonna see I have pry bars here. These are Craftsman. I had these for a long time. They came in a set. I think there were 2 more of these, and this one is broken, as you can see. This thing took beating. But anyways, before we talk about that, let's talk about Craftsman. Alright, these are made by Craftsman. You can get these from Sears. Alright, these pry bar, they have pretty good front teeth, and the handle is pretty good. This one broke because we always hammered it. You're always gonna need to hammer something with these, alright? Anytime you're working with pry bar, sometimes you're trying to remove something, the little clip on the inner tie rod boot, you want to put it right there and hammer it, or on the axle, or if you're trying to just break something because you can't reach it, you just want to break it, you know, the small little poly retainer, right? Like I was working on power swing line on Acura MDX. What I did was I put one of the pry bars, but I used the snap-on. I put the pry bar, I loosened the bolts for the frame, and I put the pry bar in there and I hammered it, and what that did was it lowered the subframe underneath the engine, and then I was able to remove the power steering line. So you are going to need pry bars, alright? So these are not too expensive, probably like 90 bucks, you get a whole set of it. These are almost like close to 300 bucks. I don't know the actual price. The Snap-on, they're good quality tools, they warranty you lifetime, no questions asked. And the guy comes outside in front of your doors every week, and if you have a payment due, you pay him. If you have a broken tool, you give it to him. Depending on your Snap-on guy, very good guys, and they will have the tool for you. Sometimes it takes a week or so, but 90% of the time the guy had another one. He just opened another case and gave it to me, alright? Anyways, let's get to these pry bars. The difference between this and this is a lot, alright, guys? So when you buy a pry bar from Snap-on, you're gonna get a set like that, alright? And it's gonna come with the 4 pry bars, different sizes, and there they are, guys. Alright? And we're not gonna play we're not gonna have dual in here, alright? And anyways, we can, but we don't want that, alright? So when you buy this set, they're gonna come in a package such as this. It's gonna have 4 in there, and then each pry bar, I believe, can't remember, but it has like a leather cover in the front. But once you start using it, this thing is no longer used for you, and you're not gonna maintain it that much. I just had it in there. I don't know where the rest of them go, or if there was the rest of them. I believe each pry bar had that. Anyways, I got this in green color, and the reason why I bought these Snap-on was because I saw what I was doing with this a lot of the time. I was hammering in the back, right? Every time I use a pry bar or like a Toyota Sienna axle, I had to hammer it. And these little guys, they're made to hammer. You hammer the crap out of it. You hammer whatever you like, whatever you want, however you want, alright? As long as you don't hit the plastic handle, you're alright, alright? And they're pretty, these are hard, they're not like soft handle, they're hard, so you can clean them very good. I usually use like a dishwasher soap. I'll mix it up in a bottle, spray bottle, I'll spray it on. I take my rag and I just wipe it right off. And it's like brand new. This has been used. Let me put this up close up personal. You see how many times I hammered it? But if you look at it, the thing looks brand spanking new, alright? Anyways, so that's one of the features. You can hammer the crap out of it. And second good feature is, compared to all these other pry bars I've seen, the front of it, it's not sharp, like you can't just stab somebody with it, but it's sharp enough to get to a small little spots, sometimes I use this little pry bar to remove a lot of things, alright? I put this in the brake calipers. I put this in small little spots where I can't get to the clips. I just push it with this, or just pull it with this, yank it with this, whatever you want to do. And it also has the metal in the back that travels through it, and then you can hammer this, bang, 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 and that's how that works. And if they break for any reason, the guy comes on your door. You don't have to go to Sears. Like when this broke, the problem I had with Sears was they wanted a receipt from me. Well, where do I get the receipt? I don't have a receipt. These are like almost like I bought this in 2016, and we're in August 2018 now. I'm sorry, 2019. August 2019. That's what, 12 years? Yeah. And I don't have a receipt. And then another problem was, I questioned the guy, what if I had a receipt? Were they going to change me one, or they're going to give me a whole set? And then once he figured out I don't have a whole set, because all I had was these two, because I lost the other two. Or the third one. I think it was 3 in this set, I'm not sure, because I know there's one longer, much longer than this, third part. But I don't have all 3, so he was looking to exchange it for me anyway. And maybe that's the reason why they went out of business, because they've been terrible with their warranties, but I have nothing against it, right? And then another issue was, what if I had a whole set? And what if I had my receipt? Are they going to exchange me all 3? No, they probably was going to exchange me only one, which I don't care. You know, I get one, well, the broken one. And I lost the piece in the back anyway. They probably would have had asked me for that also, but what can you do? It's all good, no problem. But I don't know what this guy's doing here. Get out of here. And that's it, guys. So this is pretty long. Like, you could take a look at it. So we have the large, medium, small, and I guess we could call this one a midget. Alright, so there's our 4 pry bars. If you have any questions, guys, let me know, alright? If you're looking to buy pry bars, you are going to need to buy pry bars, because you can't just hammer with a flathead screwdriver. And these work really good. When you hammer these, you get a really good effect on the other end, you know? And it gives a direct impact, and it moves whatever you want. But with these, every time I hammered, you can feel that it's bouncing back. And that was not a good experience. And this is made, warning, it said warning, rare safety, I guess, and the rest of it is missing, safety glasses. Well, this doesn't have any warning signs. Wear safety glasses, guys. Mask and safety glasses is a must. And you can see, I always keep my glasses with me, alright? If I'm working with AC or this, gloves, 3 things, glove, mask, and this little guy right here, very important, alright? Safety is first. You don't want something hitting your eyes, and let's say something goes in your eyes, even the tiniest little thing, a hair, you cry like a little, you know what, and you don't want that, alright? So safety first, guys. Wear goggles, wear safety glasses, and if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll bring you a lot more tools. Every single tool I have, I'll do a video one by one, and I'll introduce each one. And that's it, guys. I guess I'm going to be seeing you on the next one. And please subscribe to my channel and check out my RC USA 211 channel. I posted a link in my channel below in the description of my channel. On the top, you will see another channel called Kaboom. That one I'm not really interested to, but if you want to get into that, it's up to you guys. But check out both of my channels, and I'm going to have another channel which is for my kids. That one is going to have a tremendous amount of videos. It's about kids playing with toys, dolls. There's going to be good stories to it. And it's going to be none-end. It's going to be like a season, you know, like a show season. And we're going to have videos. It might not have like 25 videos per season, but it might have 5 to 6 videos per each, like a storyline about the toys. It's like another Toy Story, but not a Toy Story, but little kids playing with toys, and they actually have it's good imagination what the kids have. You know, they imagine things that we can't imagine, and they got good imagination, and the kids come out with the stories themselves. And check that channel out. Soon I will give you a link down below in my descriptions. And that's it. We're going to end the video here, guys. If you have any questions, what kind of tools you should buy, what you should get, how much you should spend, send me a message and I will let you know. Alright, guys? So thank you. Bye-bye and peace out. See you on the next one.